Good afternoon and welcome to Montana's News Magazine 4570. Today we're interviewing Matt Foss. Matt's the dynamic young star in the upcoming play Noises Off, directed by Mace Archer and written by Michael Fran. Matt's here today to talk to us about the play and let us know how it's going. Welcome, Matt Foss.
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, the play opened last night. It was a hit. We're talking possible Oscars already. People are excited about it. Tell us about the play. What's it about?
Well, it's a play about a play, actually. The play itself is Noises Off, but there's a play in the play called Nothing On, and it's about all the hardships of making a play, and just it shows the beginning. They're rehearsing the play, and then in the middle you see the play from backstage after it's been going for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then there's the third act in which you see the play about 3 months after it's been going. So it's complex and it's really good play. It's comedic genius, I think.
Great. How many actors are in the play?
Well, there's 10, but we cut one of them, so there's only 9.
Now, that was the contract issue that came up that couldn't be resolved?
Yeah, that was with the electrician, and it was such a small part, actually, and they wanted way too much. So it was one line.
Now, you play the lovable Selsden in the play.
Yes.
Describe Selsden.
Well, Selsden Mowbray he's an old actor. He's 70 years old, and he's been in a lot of stuff, but in his middle years he had drinking problems and didn't really act much, but he was still famous. He's kind of renowned, and he's kind of losing it up here.
Mm-hmm.
So what he hears and what he thinks are always getting mixed up in his brain, so he says stuff that doesn't always make sense, and kind of he's not all there.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a lovable character. Everyone kind of loves him. And
anybody in real life you can relate to being a Selsden?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Okay, that's a good dodge for the question. How's the role changed your life?
Well, it's one of my my biggest acting experience so far, and it was a hard part to do because everyone else in the play isn't as complex. They're real straightforward people, whereas Selsden is kind of he's a round character. You see a lot of his traits, whereas everyone else is kind of flat. Mm-hmm. You only get 1 or 2 traits from them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a very hard. Had to really learn all his motivations for doing things, and it was hard.
Mm-hmm. Now you, Matt Foss, outside of the play, have taken a lot of heat because of Selsden with Mothers Against Drunk Drivers.
Yes.
Tell us about how that's going.
Well, they actually were protesting last night outside of the ticket booth. Well, actually it was Thursday. Our play was going to open Thursday, but we had contracts with the stage crew. They thought they didn't have to come that night, and we needed them that night because they have to switch the sets between acts 2 and 3. So Thursday night was canceled, and MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, came, and they were protesting Thursday night that the play was canceled, so it didn't make much of a difference. Yeah. And we're here just to let them know, whatever you do is not going to affect us. We're going to go on with this. And it was held. It was really good last night. We all did really good. We got a standing ovation for our first night. We had a 2/3 sellout. So,
and the production company giving $100,000 to MAD as a donation has nothing to do with the MAD mothers leaving you alone now.
Well, I don't think so. My attorney says I can't say anything about it, but that's all I can say.
Great. How's your relationship with the other actors?
Well, the person who plays Lloyd is Ken Daniels, and Ken is a interesting fellow. He's a lot like he's like the 5th Marx brother. Actually, he's hard to contain, and we had a lot of trouble with him getting his lines down, as well as Preston Nicholas, he also had a little bit of trouble. So it was up till the last dress rehearsal. We weren't doing too hot, and we pulled it all together, and now we're good, and we had a good opening night. We all get along really good, though.
Great. No truth to the rumors that there's behind the scenes squabbling and fighting
Oh,
going
no.
on?
No, that's just tabloids.
Okay.
Can't ever.
Mace Archer, your director.
Yes.
The Steven Spielberg of Billings, Montana.
Yeah.
Tell us what it's like to work with him.
Oh, wow. He's got a real busy schedule, and it was just nice that he could come down and give us a play. And he told us when we started, he said, I've directed 124 plays, and I've been in over 150, and this was the hardest script he'd ever seen. And we had a lot of young actors, a lot of first-timers, so he was working really hard, and it was starting to get a little stressful at the end, getting props, getting the stage complete, but he was really good to work with.
Great. What's it like to be on Teen Magazine's cover issue this week?
Well, I didn't know about it till this morning. It doesn't really bug me that much, but it's nice. It's a way to get out in the public a little better. Just one of those things about being famous, I guess. You start getting those things, getting a little money from it. But
plans for a next play?
I was going to try out. Venture Theater is doing a performance called X. Yes, they're right there. I was asked to try out for it. What they were going to do was take your personality and write the script and just use who you are and use just like your names and everything. And I'm busy throughout then, so I couldn't try out for that. But Pride and Prejudice, there'll be tryouts for that pretty soon, so I'll probably try out for that. And that's about it, and for a while anyway.
Well, great. Well, Matt, thanks for talking to us today. We'll now take you to the play, and let's watch Noises Off. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.